Hello, welcome to MoreBikes.co.uk. Now, if you're in the market for a mid-priced helmet, then take a look at this. This is the Caberg Drift helmet. Price-wise, it's £199.99 for plain colours, and that's white or black. It comes in graphics, various graphic combinations, of which this is a graphic for £209.99, and there is a full carbon version where you can see the carbon all the way around the helmet. That is £249.99. Now we've got all the price points out of the way. Get onto the helmet. It's a very impressive helmet for the money. It weighs 1,390 grams. It's a very plush interior, but there are certain touches to this Caberg that have impressed us straight out of the box, not least of all the attention to detail around the visor. And as you can see, the helmet has a nice wide aperture, and you can see a lot out of it when the helmet's on. You get a good range of what you can see as you're riding when you're tucked in on the bike as well. Also has a built-in dark visor, which you activate by sliding there, so the visor comes down, goes up. Very easy to do with a thumb and a forefinger whilst you're on the move. But check this out, because on the front, I hope you can see, there's a lip there on the right hand side, a very flat lip in relation to the visor, and on the left hand side as well, if you come around that side, the same lip is there. So what, not a big deal you might say, but it is. When you're riding, you can pop the visor up very easily with your left hand or your right hand. So if you've got your bike on cruise control, if you're on an adventure bike or a tourer, you've got it on cruise control, you can pop it up. It might not sound like a big deal, but if you've ever fiddled with your visor and it hasn't got a big lip on it and it's all very close to the helmet, it's a very big deal indeed, and something that we particularly like about the style of and the design of these Cabergs. The visor itself is quick release. You just pop it up to a predetermined point about there, you pull that lever back and it pops out. Not dissimilar to a Shoei's visor release in that respect. If you use a Shoei, you'll be very familiar with this type of system, but this is Caberg's own take on it. And what that does also is keeps the visor nice and plush against the side of the helmet. That minimises wind noise as you're going along. Vents wise, well, it's a very easy operation. It's just slide them back, slide them forward on top there, and the venting itself, so that gets the cold air into the helmet as you slide it backwards and forwards. Cold air comes in, wicks around, takes away the heat coming off the top of your head, and it vents out the back here. You close the rear vent up as well and leave that open. A little snug here on the bottom. If you pull it backwards and forwards, a gloved hand can slide slightly, but you'll soon get used to it. It's just feeling where the ridges are on it. Like I said, the interior is very plush as well. It's fixed by a double D-ring, pretty standard stuff in there, and the flip down black visor just adds another element to it on the ride. So that is the Caberg Drift helmet. In this guy's £209.99. Plain colours, white and black, are £199.99. The full carbon is just a penny under 250 quid. Check one out if you're looking for a mid-priced helmet. This is kind of top of the range from Caberg. We like it very much. Stay tuned for plenty more on MoreBikes.co.uk.